Hello and welcome to the Daily Dose of Safety with Dr. Charlie Cartwright. So today I want to talk about a concept and something I've been thinking about lately a lot since the mid-air collision that we had here a couple of weeks ago. That disaster spurred all this thinking on the safety side of my brain. And I'm not in the aviation industry, but several people that I've spoken to that are not in the aviation industry have said, why would you ever have a helicopter at any time flying flying through the flight path of an active runway of aircraft on a large commercial aircraft on approach? Why would you ever do that? And and then just some of the things that have come out. I know the final report will be out, I don't know, months from now, but the preliminary report is that the helicopter pilot was too high. Their ceiling was 200 feet and they were at 390 feet. And it's a short runway, and so the aircraft has to come in at that altitude to make the landing work. And you had the collision. And the thing about it is this: if the airline pilots were doing the right thing, which appears they were, and the helicopter pilot did the right thing, which he didn't in this case, or she, whoever was flying it. But if there had been at 200 feet, that still is only 190 feet of separation between two aircraft. And I know in the airline industry, I think 500 feet or less is considered a near miss. So why would you engineer a near miss scenario to happen anytime? I mean, how often these near misses happen? You're engineering that. The margin for error is small. It's really difficult to fail safely in that situation. So from the outside looking in, why would you do that? But I think that people in the airline industry, they're in the industry, they're so close to it, right? And so they look at it as routine, as part of it, and not foreseeing a day like we had a couple of weeks ago. So I think there's a real need for all of us, not just in the aviation industry, but all industries, to invite other safety professionals to our industry to look around, to ask stupid questions, right? And through that, through another set of eyes, through another perspective, we can illuminate and possibly engineer out some of these situations. And what I read about this helicopter's flight path, the reason why they chose that flight path for years was noise reduction over the neighborhoods. And I mean, noise reduction versus safety, there's no question that noise reduction has to take a back seat to safety. Has to. And helicopters, you're in that area, it's got to be a part of life, right? And so for that to be the reason, and then to have this catastrophe that, altered the lives of probably hundreds of people, right, is 100% avoidable. And it's just a shame. But then it just really, in my mind, sounded this alarm and opportunity to say, hey, let's invite somebody. If you're in oil and gas, let's invite someone from, the electrical cooperative field to come in and ask questions, and vice versa. If you're in aviation, ask someone in the transportation industry to come in and ask questions and take a look around. Um, Someone in construction that's coming in and looking around in the aviation industry and asking questions, and someone in the aviation industry coming in the construction community and asking questions. I think there'd be so much benefit there and so much learning and that cross pollination. So my message today is just to reach out to some of these professionals in other industries, safety professionals, and make an arrangement. Invite them in and take a look around, maybe look at some of your most hazardous undertakings or tasks that you see, and have them walk them through it and let them ask stupid questions. And I think through that, we'll find answers that'll save lives. So that's my message for today. Hope this finds you well. Until next time, take care.